welcome to part 3 of this video series of crystals I'm going to be working with closely in 2021. Today's video is about the super amazing Kammererite. Kammererite. Some people pronounce it differently. Kammererite crystal stone. Super special, and there'll be some clearer video footage of this shortly. But yeah, so this video series is just informational videos about these crystals, so whether you know me and care about what I'm working with or not, just take it as these are some really great videos about some really super amazing lesser known stones, I would say. But if you don't know me, I'm Bianca Eleanor. I'm a crystal transpersonal therapist and stone medicine practitioner. I have worked intensively with crystals for over 7 years now. I've received in-person mentoring and training with both Judy Hall and Philip Permit. I've studied at the London College of Psychic Studies and some really amazing online mystery schools, received several crystal healing certifications. I'm also a qualified Crystal Reiki Master, Rohani Celestial Healer, and hold the 9 words of the Monai Key. So if you're interested in working with me for one-to-one healing sessions, I do that both in person and online distantly, especially at the moment, COVID luck, but it also means I can help people all around the world, which is pretty special. If you're interested in my online courses or my in-person workshops, you can find information on all of everything I just mentioned on my website, which is takinicrystals.com. So anyway, back to Kammererite. Kammererite is quite a rare and expensive crystal, but recently I've been able to find this piece for quite a decent price on the market. Previous to this, I've only had a small purple piece, which I have not used extensively on clients, so I will be interested to see the differences that having more of the green in the crystal brings to how it helps and how it heals. So Kammererite, as seen in this video, is green and purple, and sometimes has deep reddish purple patches as well. But most pieces you'll find are a mix of the green and the purple, and the colours really remind me of Roly Mole, if you're old enough to remember the thimbles. It's also not opaque like fluorite, so please shop carefully if you're brand new to crystals. Kammererite is very expensive in comparison to fluorite. Fluorite has purple and green in it, but the green is more appley or mint in the Kammererite, and it's just definitely not transparent. So this crystal is a powerful healer. It's one of the master healers, and that's because it's able to work across various energetic fields and centers and energetic bodies simultaneously at the same time. And as I said, it's not a new crystal, and it baffles me as to why this has remained one of the lesser known, more underdog stones in the mineral kingdom, especially within healing. So something very unique about Kammererite is its purple colouring, as it's a chlorite rich mineral. So if we think about other chlorite heavy crystals such as chlorinated quartz and cliniclor, which its market name is seraphinite, these crystals are green or have a lot of green tinge to them. But it's the chromium element in the Kammererite that also makes this chlorite rich crystal purple. So it's both purple and green. So if you think about other chlorite crystals, they're generally good for directing the flow of energy. It can be very cleansing and very nourishing. Some of them are coined as shamanic crystals because of the connection to the earth and nature spirits, but at the same time also allowing to obtain very clear messages during meditation and shamanic journeys. So any chlorite rich crystal is very good for helping the absorption of minerals and vitamins in the body. And chromium as an element is used to bring strength So it's used to bring strength to other metals and is also an essential trace element in humans, which helps us to use glucose. So your body uses it for energy, basically. So between these elements, we have a cleansing, releasing, nourishing, strengthening, and aiding in drawing in health and harnessing of the energy. So because of the overuse of the westernization of the chakra system, New Age culture tends to color coordinate crystals to the matching chakra. Also, chakra, the correct term for a chakra is a chakram, and chakra is actually plural, but I always refer to them as chakras, otherwise everyone thinks I'm nuts. So, having said that, Kammererite, mostly predominantly a violet purple, with the green, most people would say it's connected to the heart and the third eye, and it is an amazing third eye crystal, but it does work tremendously on the heart and the sacral and the root as well. So there's a handful of books that mention Kammererite, and they mention that it's good to help with womb-related and fertility issues, although I cannot vouch for that as I've not used this crystal on myself or clients for those issues. It definitely helps connect the heart and the higher heart, the thymus gland, to the upper transpersonal chakras for sure. Its vibration's very unique and it's almost refreshing but warm energy, and I feel like that follows through to your thought patterns when you work with it. It's a crystal that helps you to see things from a fresh perspective, and it coaxes you to ask yourself questions you've never pondered before. But its warmness to the energy makes you quite secure and confident in doing so. It's definitely a crystal for those wishing to shift to a next level in life, particularly in a spiritual sense. If you're ready for the unknown, Kammererite will lead you with love, but it's definitely not for those who are too attached to their old ways, as it really calls for you to look at things differently and in turn actually do things differently in your life. It's definitely a stone that links the heart and the mind, and it helps you to expand your consciousness. It's a perfect stone for those that have previously done a lot of personal work on healing their past lives, their current life traumas, and they're now looking for ways to rediscover and reconnect to the universal life force energies. So if you've been in pieces and you've put yourself back together again, but you're still feeling a disconnect to life and to others and to love and to spirit, then this could be a really perfect crystal for you to work with. It's also beneficial for those who cannot seem to connect with their guides or anyone who's at a crossroads in their life. It'd be good for tarot readers, general wisdom seekers, or those who are energetically burnt out and need a spa for the soul. So this crystal is mined from Scandinavia and from Turkey, and it has a monoclinic crystal lattice structure. Even though I haven't had the chance to work with this larger piece, with the green mix, with clients, etc., I have noticed an energetic difference in the pieces that are predominantly purple and those that have this purple-green mix. They're both just as potent, but they have a slightly different feel of energy to them. And I would say that a green mix or a predominantly green piece is better for the overall generic in general healing if you're looking to purchase some as a fellow healer. And if you're new to the mineral world, do look out, as I said before, that you're not buying fluorite that's being sold as Kammererite. And if you want my opinion on something that you're about to purchase, you can pop over in my Facebook group and I'll be more than happy to help you, give you my expert opinion on your purchase, whether it's a good price or not, and whether it's definitely a piece of Kammererite or not.